zone. Jones, he's got it for the touchdown. Back in a Green Bay uniform after a year spent in Oakland. He popped. Forte, touchdown. Lacy's a big back. He looks a little bit bigger than he did a year ago.
What are you saying?
And he hit the buffet. Second and goal. Pass caught. Touchdown, Jones again. James Jones is back, and he is making a statement here today in Chicago. Packers back on top. Needs on the sideline. You would have loved to have that device back in your day.
There were still Polaroids when I was playing. They've come a long way. Some of those coaches carry them around with them the entire game.
Second down and 5.
There's a generation that doesn't know what a Polaroid is.
Here's one into the back of the end zone and caught by Cobb for the touchdown. Penalty flag, but that looked like it was against the defense in McManus, and what a catch by the Eagles and the Falcons, and then the game out west. First and goal. Eddie Lacy is into the end zone for the touchdown. And the Packers are now even closer to that 1-0 start with a divisional win here in Chicago. Jones, a huge part,
and evaluated with great scrutiny to see who's going to be a part of this moving forward.
Cutler has the first down. Bennett gonna go into the end zone for the touchdown. And this one's not over yet. Went around to Clinton Dix, who was a guy involved in that crazy two-point conversion last year at Seattle's offense. And
I mean, if you're ever against preseason games, this is a good reason why, because even after 4, that's what we're watching here in this game.
Here's a block punt. Dallas picks it up. A special teams play. It's Wilbur. A flag is down on a block. The touchdown, it doesn't appear, will count, but the block punt will, and Donnie Jones can't get up. Danny McCray came through and blocked the punt, and then Donnie Jones got laid out trying to make the tackle. That's where the flag came. The Dallas defense, third down and 11. Whedon's got a man. That's Williams. He's gone. Touchdown, Dallas. Hit in stride as he worked against Byron Maxwell.
They may as well have had 10 guys on the field, Joe. Yeah, wouldn't you like to know what he's thinking?
I don't know if we'll ever know. He's pretty business as usual, pretty straightforward. Here is a down for Jordan Matthews with 1:21 left. This is a demoralized offense. Can't even celebrate as this extra point would make.
Know that they were going to have much of an opportunity, but they pick up Alford with the penalty.
180.
I formation behind Whedon. Here's Randall right side. Good play up front. It was Durant. Couldn't bring him down. And Randall's going to cruise for the touchdown.
play.
Whedon started this year 11 for 11. 7 for 7 cleaning up last week in Philly. Touchdown Randall, his second. And this dominant offensive line is making it look easy against Dan Quinn. From the 3. Freeman left side. Gets to the edge. Touchdown Atlanta. And a good block by Patrick DeMarco, the young fullback. And Devontae Freeman with a good start in his first career NFL start.
Well, Patrick DeMarco does an outstanding job of that defensive front.
McFadden to the edge. To the end zone. Touchdown. That's 3 rushing touchdowns against the Atlanta defense, all bottled up inside Troy, and McFadden just toast to. Crawford back in there for Dallas, 3rd and goal. Freeman, touchdown. And the Falcons with 7 points off the turnover, right back in it. A 2-touchdown day for Devontae Freeman. Confidence, he's played that way here in the first half.
Boy, he really has.
Randall over the top. He is in for the touchdown. A 3
Lose him. Now you're trying to just match some things up, go with different personnel groupings.
3rd down. Ryan pass caught. Julio Jones stays upright and in for the touchdown. "45 yards on 3rd down and 3 as the Falcons close the gap.
Like this, Nick Williams.
Freeman, touchdown, barely touched. And a flag at the end of it. Falcons come away celebrating as they listen in. It's the first lead of the day for Atlanta. If it's
To watch. So now a big 3rd down here for Dallas. They're going to hang in there.
Touchdown could ice it. It's Ryan out to his right looking for Jones. He's got him. Touchdown. An absolute clinic put on by the Falcons offensively here in this second half. And they add to their lead.
Well, the Falcons are expecting man coverage. Well-designed play by Kyle Shanahan. They're going to run Julio jump.
Number 12 inside the red zone. 2nd and 8.
Hold on, 5-3, hold on. Ready, go.
Well protected. Pass is caught back in the end zone. Touchdown. Richard Rodgers. And you give the Packers a second chance, which a penalty did, and they don't run. It's to be okay. Coming to the line on 3rd and goal. They hand it to Cone for the touchdown. And his first carry of the year is good for a touchdown, and a fight breaks out. Kennard Backman, a rookie tight end who was active this week with the injury to Andrew Corliss, was in the middle of it, but John Kuhn, a two-time Pro Bowler, is a tremendous special teams player. Gets in here in Cincinnati. Had regular season success. Still waiting for something magical in January. First down. Dalton, wide open, touchdown Eifert. Dalton has started 4 for 4, and he's...
Hey, easy. That's just 51. Just 51. Got it. Good.
Blitz coming. Wilson protected. Wide open for the touchdown is Curse. And what an answer from Seattle. That offensive line, the embattled offensive line, did a terrific job on this first possession leader since 2011. Got Rawls in at tailback. He gets it, cuts it back, and a good run by Rawls out across midfield. Inside the 35 and still going for the touchdown. It's the first rushing touchdown. Marvin Jones missed all of last year. A.J. Green missed 4 games, including the playoff game. Weapons are back for Dalton. Here's a handoff and a fumble. Here's Wagner back for the touchdown, Seattle. Michael Bennett knocked it out. They tried to reverse it to Rex Burkhead, and Wagner gets the touchdown to open up this lead.
Well, no fault to Burke to wonder whether or not anybody really messed up on that previous play when the ball was on the ground. Same design there, but this time they get the over-aggressiveness of Seattle, and they're able to hit it in the middle.
Second and 6. Dalton end zone, man open, touchdown Eifert. Number 2 on the day for time coming off the clock after that carry by Dalton. And Dalton's going to take it for the touchdown. Right up the gut. And Andy Dalton.
Outstanding job.
Inside the red zone, or as Tom Coughlin calls it, the green zone, 2nd and 1. Darkwa again. First down. Touchdown. Hello, Orleans Darkwa. Giants on top. Tight formation. McFadden cuts upfield, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown.
Talked about Travis Frederick a little bit ago. He was their leading tackler. Coming into this game, they miss him.
2nd and 9. Castle. That one is picked off. Rogers Cromartie, and he's celebrating all the way down the sideline into the end zone. Giants on top.
throw's not on Matt Castle. It's actually a well-thrown ball by him.
Texas Lubbock. Grew up a Cowboy fan, once dressed as Troy Aikman for Halloween. Out to his right on first down. End zone and straight. Did he catch it? Touchdown! And he just channeled his inner Aikman. An extra point away from a tie game here in the fourth quarter. That was a good throw. That was an outstanding. We can't wait for the World Series to start on Tuesday in Kansas City. Lifelong diehard Mets fan. Harris. He'd like to sting his former team. Dwayne Harris, the former Cowboy. No flags. Touchdown. 100 yards. Touchdowns all year.
No, we're going right.
Here's Norman on James Jones.
Where do you go?
Rodgers slings it, caught, touchdown. Great play by Aaron Rodgers as Richard Rodgers is on the receiving end of the Packers out of the end zone for the second time today. First down and goal. Newton's going to take it and score the touchdown over the top. Fifth of the year for Cam Newton.
What great concentration by Funchess, and just a perfect throw with Cam Newton.
Newton, end zone, touchdown, Olsen. And catch number 500 in the career of Greg Olsen is good for a touchdown. A little early. They're down in 7, blitz. Panthers pick it up. End zone, flag, touchdown, Carolina, Corey Brown.
Interesting to see what the call is. They might have gotten Corey Brown, I'm not sure, but no, if the official says it's on Green, it's undefeated and has as much momentum going as they do. You got to be perfect. Packers have been anything but.
Here's Cobb, what a throw, what a catch. Cobb, touchdown. What a play and a good start to the second half for the Packers. 53 yards, and the Packers have life. Ben Wickery on the coverage, and Cobb went by him, but one easily to make it a 3-score game. Newton slings it. Funchess touchdown. And the Panthers continue answering questions all afternoon.
They've gotten the ball out quick on the screen to Lacey and then the quick pass on the last one. Now they've got Norman back in.
Starks. First down, gets a block, still rolling, touchdown. And Green Bay's not finished yet. 29 yards for James Starks, and Kuechly is down again. Against Indianapolis, huffing and puffing.
Oh, 6 feet, oh!
Rogers.
Third and goal.
They fake it to Tate. Stafford, touchdown as he finds the tight end Pettigrew. And on the first third down conversion of the game for the Lions, it's a touchdown to take their first lead of the afternoon.
Well, we've...
Second and goal. They fake it to Starks. Pass caught. Richard Rodgers touchdown.
If they score a touchdown here, it's pretty much game over. I mean, you're playing to stop them and hold them to a field goal. I think you burn the timeout immediately, and they don't score on second down. You burn it immediately, and you got the 2-minute warning to play with.
Second down and goal. Stafford, end zone, touchdown, Lance Moore. And Lance Moore, the longtime New Orleans Saint, is into the end zone. That makes it an 8-point game, and with a successful down by 8.
Well, it looks like they're going to try to match up Quandre Diggs. There's Quandre Diggs here. They got Tahir Whitehead at linebacker. They're trying to talk out how they're going to handle Cobb in the backfield.
Rodgers, end zone, Perillo for the touchdown. Justin Perillo with his biggest day in the NFL. But now the 2-point conversion try. And the Packers had one last week. Their Bank Stadium. But Peterson is just rolling. Here's Rudolph with a catch. Slowed down, but touchdown. Vikings on top.
People want to talk about what kind of passer is Teddy Bridgewater. They don't have a lot of big
Make it either. This is third down. This has got to be to the end zone. It is. Touchdown, Randall Cobb. And Aaron Rodgers able to celebrate a touchdown throw here with 6 seconds left in the half. And for Rodgers, his 22nd of the year.
I know Mike Zimmer's not happy about that. Randall Cobb was really the...
Brought his team back for a win. Delayed handoff, Peterson. Adrian Peterson, touchdown. And now 10th. All alone on the all-time list with 92 rushing touchdowns for Adrian Peterson. Rodgers, good protection now out to his right. To the end zone, caught for the touchdown, James Jones. What a
auditioning for their job since that move was made, and they've won the last 2 games that they've played.
Second down and goal. Protection, pass caught, touchdown. Theo Riddick. And Riddick wide open over the middle. An 8-yard touchdown from Matthew Stafford.
Theo Riddick just runs an excellent route out of the backfield. He puts a move.
Pass is caught. Touchdown. Selleck. And he had to fight his way in. One of 2 healthy tight ends. And how healthy is he after that hit? Extra point. to tie it coming up.
They bring
Stafford trying to stay hot. Play action. Pass caught. Tate makes a move and walks in. Touchdown, Detroit. And they have made it look easy here at home against the Eagles defense.
Golden Tate motions from the left side of the offense. He sets up conservative here on this call.
Purple.
Calvin Johnson across from the rookie row. That's where Stafford goes. He's got it for the touchdown. What a throw. Dropped it in perfectly to number 81. And number 9 on Thanksgiving for Calvin Johnson. End zone. Touchdown, Calvin Johnson. Has taken the rookie to school, as is Matthew Stafford.
Thad Lewis a chance at quarterback.
First and goal. Johnson is there for the touchdown. Number 3 on the day for Calvin Johnson. We'll take another look.
Backer that was, and that's why they give up the big play.
Good block by Travis Swanson. Here's Bell. Touchdown. More points for the Lions. And the Detroit native, Joyce Bell, celebrates here at home on Thanksgiving. This is going to be back-to-back 45-point games against this Philadelphia defense. Bradford gets hurt in the next game, a 1-point loss to Miami. Lost big at home to Tampa Bay last week, and they're going to lose big on the road here at Detroit today. Penalty flag is down as Matthews is in for the touchdown. Flag is thrown in the secondary. And it's against Detroit. Looks like the touchdown will stand.
The division, and then how do they handle the rest of the year? The fact that Arizona's breathing down their neck, that'll give them a lot to play for the rest of the year.
2nd and 6. End zone touchdown, Watson. Coleman got him down there, and Watson gets him in there. And the first points belong to the Saints. What a year Benjamin Watson has had.
It's a well-designed route. You got to take advantage of those type of opportunities.
They barely got set. Handoff is to Stewart. He stood up again. And the ball is out. It's a live play. And no signal. Now one official has made a declarative statement as to whether this is a touchdown or not. Stephon Anthony.
Here's the call. Is not down by contact. Fumble. Touchdown.
Touchdown Saints. A scoring play. It gets another look. There was indecision on a part of the officiating crew. 3rd and 11. Blitz. Tolbert out of the backfield. He is in for the touchdown. And he does the Carlton. Alfonso Ribeiro. The man who made that dance famous. And Mike Tolbert has just put Carolina on the board. He is a weapon. You can forget it at the 5 for Carolina. Cam keeps it, flips it for the touchdown to Jonathan Stewart. Stewart is in, and with the extra point to come, a chance to tie it for Carolina as they have climbed out of a 14-0 hole. Nice little play there by the Panthers.
Yeah, that's blocked up well. They use great. Does he scores pretty easily on that play.
Now it's 3rd and goal from the 13. End zone, wide open, touchdown Ginn. And the potential touchdown run doesn't matter. It turns into a touchdown pass on a laser from Cam Newton.
They just completely lose him into the end zone. You see Cam Newton, he wants that ball. He's going to go give it to one young kid here in the stands.
That's his Sunday giveaway.
He's just winning their division.
By virtue of the Falcons losing earlier today, they've already clinched the division. Now 2nd down and goal with the ball back at the 13. Pass caught by Funchess. Touchdown. And what a throw by Cam Newton. Just on a line into pretty good coverage. Touchdown, Carolina.
Well, this is an absolute...
That was withheld. Imagine what that must have been like in those stadiums in 1941. Here is a fake toss. Breeze backs up. Down the middle. Got Cooks. Saints back in it. Touchdown, New Orleans. Yards from Drew Brees.
Brandon Cooks has only had 2 catches in this game prior to that touchdown reception. Josh Norman has been on him most of the time, and so
it was a good meeting the first time they met, week 3. That game ended basically on an interception by Norman in the end zone. A 5-point Carolina win. Now 3rd down and 3. All alone. Catch. Touchdown. Coleman. Saints back on top. Newton. And he jogged off the field after getting that hit by Maudie earlier in this half. They're one-on-one down here. Newton's looking that way, and now fires for Ginn downfield. Touchdown, Ted Ginn. And just like that, Carolina back on top. Newton's got 4 on the day. And just continues to prove he can beat you. They run it. Ingram. Touchdown, New Orleans. Lead change number 4, which is 129 yards. His great year continues. 2nd and 9. Newton, end zone, touchdown, Katsuri. And the Panthers go back on top. 15 yards on another laser from number 1.
It's a great job by Cam Newton. He wants to work the flat route to his left. Brandon Browner was in coverage, and he's wearing the same number 94, the guy who just went into the Hall of Fame. He was outstanding. He had the high ankle sprain, missed several games, came back, and has just been trying to get his way back into things ever since.
Now 3rd down and 4 out of the backfield. Starks. Good throw. Convoy. Touchdown.
That's a good call by Mike McCarthy, the play caller, and you're going to see with it.
Just standing on the sideline watching.
Well, I do know they like Jared Abbrederis. He's missed some time because of injury, but they like his upside.
Now 2nd and goal. Pass wide open. Touchdown, Rodgers. The hero in Detroit last Thursday night has made it 13-0.
Offense.
1st and goal.
Hey, Lel Collins was keeping up almost stride for stride with him, too.
Here's Turbin. Touchdown, barely touched. And the Cowboys are back in it.
Travis Frederick and Zach Martin, they just create a backing up.
Roger. 319. 319.
Starks, room to run. Touchdown, Green Bay. '78 rush yards on the.
319. 319.
He does. He's got it. Touchdown, Lacy. He's back.
Pretty fitting that guy right there, James Starks, he's probably the happiest guy in this stadium seeing him score. They're really good friends. They're in competition at the running back position, but they got each other's back. I think he's as happy as anybody to see Eddie Lacy have the night that he's had. Operate. We'll see if they're able to hang on here. This will be a huge win for this Giants defense after that long run by Cam, if they're able to keep him out of the end zone.
9th play of the drive. Pass is caught back in the end zone. Ginn for the touchdown. Touchdown throw number 29 for Cam.
Doing what he did on Monday night, finishing runs, he's going to continue to get the load, and they were a balanced attack, and certainly that's going to be important against this outstanding defensive ball club.
1st down now for Manning. Left alone for the touchdown is Ruben Randall. They forgot about 82. It's just for 9.
I like the quarterback sneak here.
He's going to flip it. Wide open Olsen. Olsen to the end zone for the touchdown. And this Carolina team, number 1 in the NFL in points off takeaways. They add.
It's not that simple. Veteran guy who has really been a good player for this team.
Former Jet. Steeler as well. Pass caught by Funchess. And the rookie is in for the touchdown.
Well, Funchess is a guy who missed a lot of time in training camp. He was behind when the season began as a rookie, but he just keeps getting better and be used as a receiver. And Cam Newton has turned him into one, and he just continues to have trust in him.
Here's one for Brown. Touchdown. Corey Brown in the 4th of the day for Cam Newton. And I guess the knee's okay.
Knee's okay, and another double move, this time on Tremaine McBride. And Corey Brown, like we saw on the other side with Ted Ginn, no interception.
It's been incredible. Best we've seen Wilson. This is the best we've seen Newton. 3rd down and goal. Wide receiver screen, and it's Ginn for the touchdown. He had Olsen and Orr out in front of him. And Ginn has the 5th touchdown catch of the day for Carolina. What a day for number 1.
You know, and I like seeing Cam Newton continue to have fun out there and dance. I mean, I think it's all in good fun. He's not, you know, making fun of any opponent.
He calls himself Batman, or likes to use that nickname, and Beckham was wearing Joker cleats. That was last week. Here's a pass caught by Ty for the touchdown. Finnegan's trying to
back of this defense would be a hard one for me not to vote for.
Jennings has got a 1st down and a touchdown. And this one isn't over yet.
Yeah, it's a long way from being over, Joe, with over 13 minutes still. Put Odell Beckham in the.
But now we're back to football, thankfully, and with 1:55 to go, the Giants have a 3rd down and 5. Down by 7. Manning. That ball is at the moment loose. It is recovered by Carolina. But they need to convert on 4th down and 5. Carolina gets a stop here. They take over.
Hey, Jelly! Go 59, go 59! Middle.
Manning, end zone, touchdown Beckham!
Carson Palmer.
Throw Andrew Luck in there too, 3rd and goal. Palmer, pass caught, Fitzgerald, touchdown. I think Clay may have pulled the hand back, now 3rd down and goal. throws, pass, caught, touchdown, John Brown. Touchdown number 7 for the second-year pro out of. It was a 10-0 game. Could have been a one-score game, and Carson Palmer took him down the field and into the end zone. They lead by 17, and now Johnson has an alley to the end zone. Touchdown. Third down and 7. Rodgers sacked again, ball out. Picked up. Redding, live play, touchdown. Kareem Martin knocked it out, and Corey Redding. This one is out to Lacy. Gets a block. Flag down, but a touchdown.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense number 51, blow to the head. The touchdown counts. The 15-yard penalty will be assessed on the kickoff.
They get Kevin Minter on roughing the passer. A blow to the head of Aaron Rodgers. It stands.
That's never a good sign.
Season high 7 sacks for the Cardinals defense. Third down and 18. And ball's out. Touchdown Arizona. Powers. Knocked out by Freeney. And Rodgers has been under siege all day.
Joe, they're just shorthanded at the tackle position, so they put Richard Rodgers over to the right side to help Josh Walker, but then you've got one-on-one with Dwight Freeney and Don Barkley and run the football. He's a pretty good one to get in behind.
It's Bryce Brown back in there for the touchdown. And the Seahawks with an impressive first drive, scoring first here in Arizona today.
Well, Will Tukuafu, he's the lead blocker at the fullback position. We're going to try to keep him from just teeing off on Carson Palmer with this pass rush.
Play action. Fitzgerald. Touchdown. Career touchdown catch number 98 for the 9-time Pro Bowl.
He's getting his opportunities now.
Wilson, the fullback, Tukuafu for the touchdown. First catch of the year, and it's good for a score. And Russell Wilson has now tied the franchise record. 32 touchdown passes this season to tie Dave Craig, who set that receiver Britton Golden, and it moves the ball inside the 10. Wilson. This one is caught for the touchdown. Chase Kaufman. What a battle it's been for Chase Kaufman, who was a celebrated tight end coming out of Missouri. It's never really clicked for him in the NFL, but because of injuries, he's third down and 7. end zone. Pass is caught. What a throw and catch. Jermaine Kearse. The role that Russell Wilson has been on may have hit a bump last week, but he is back on it.
But they sure like Pierre Thomas in that role along with Chris Thompson.
Third down and 10. Protected. End zone. Touchdown, Jordan Reed. A scrimmage here, causing some confusion.
Well, he got him again, Joe.
He got him again. Gruden was trying to call timeout, didn't get it. End zone, pass is caught for the touchdown. Randall Cobb. But there are flags on the field. Gruden was trying to get a timeout, was not granted the timeout. And we'll bring in Mike Pereira. Did you see Jay Gruden going down the field begging for the timeout?
Yeah, I saw that, but the officials.
We have offside number 99. Penalty is the.
Just got it away. Adams wide open for the touchdown. There is life with this Green Bay Packers offense.
They get Devontae Adams to the corner, but credit Aaron Rodgers for moving defenders that allowed him the.
Cousins starts in the shotgun. Bunch formation down here at the bottom. Jordan Reed all alone up top.
Yeah, they're going to give him a little help with the safety.
Cousins for the touchdown. Spread them out and walk it in.
Yeah, nice design because they go safety help with that much field for Eddie Lacy.
It's the longest run of the season for Eddie Lacy. Here's a toss to Starks running right. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers answer the touchdown by Kirk Cousins as Green Bay is back on top. He gets it. Touchdown. And you can forget the wind and all the talk about that. They just ran it right down the Washington Redskins' throat. And a two-point try coming here for the Green Bay Packers.
Back rushing the football.
Here's Stewart. Touchdown. Had abdominal surgery the 25th of November. Did not play last week. Wilson just got it away. There's Kuechly. Touchdown, Carolina. the game's best just added to the Panthers' lead.
Well, they're through the first quarter.
Second and goal. Stewart again, leaps, got it, touchdown. End zone, Olsen, leaping catch for the touchdown. You think Cam Newton hasn't changed his game? How about that throw to Greg Olsen?
He put it the only place you can give anything can happen. It certainly is the Seattle Seahawks in some of the improbable games that they've been a part of.
Trying to get on the board. End zone, Curse, touchdown. And in less than a minute and a half off the clock here in the second half, the Seahawks are in the end zone and on the board.
It's interesting. I want to take a look at this. It looked like
they don't get it here on 3rd and 11. Another decision for Pete Carroll. Blitz off the edge. Seahawks pick it up. Lockett in the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown. What a catch by the rookie working on Kurt Coleman. And what a throw. And we'll take a look and make sure that
I'm really surprised Pete Carroll not kicking the field goal here.
It's 3rd down.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That would be headline grabbing. 3rd down and goal out to his right. Now spinning around and in a ton of trouble. This one is caught for the touchdown. Curse. What a job by Russell Wilson. Almost had the field Troy of that 2-point conversion last year in the NFC Championship game at home in that big comeback win over Green Bay.
Any doubters that he had that he could do that this year.
2nd down and 3. How about this? Little toss to Ginn. Ginn slowed down a bit, still going inside the 10. Gets a block, touchdown.
A lot of deception sometimes within this running game for the Carolina Panthers. You're going to see left-handed.
Extra men on the rush. Newton steps into it. He's got Brown wide open. And Corey Brown is gone. 20, 10, touchdown Carolina.
Rivera might have had to say to him if it happened.
10th play of the drive. Johnson again slams it into the end zone. And the Cardinals are on the scoreboard. They are riding the 6'1", 224-pound back who came on in the second half of the season. 10 played on 3rd down and 1 and picking up the 1st down. If he converts here, it's a touchdown and the kids are lined up. On the stairway waiting for a souvenir. 3rd and goal. Here comes Cam. He got it. Touchdown. Sean Weatherspoon came out of there celebrating for Arizona, but the touchdown call came early. Touchdown, Panthers.
We've seen them when they get down in that position, Joe. They were the 5th
for a first down or a touchdown than Cam Newton. They continue to run him. He is in for the touchdown. Gets to give it away. And the likely MVP has been celebrating
since he's been over there on Fitzgerald. We've seen Shaq Thompson. This time nobody's lined up on him.
Pass is caught by Fells for the touchdown. With 44 seconds expired in quarter number 4, the Cardinals get their second touchdown.
Buddy they face. And
What?
it's impressive. They do an excellent job, and the big passes off of that, the play action stuff, they drive the ball down the field, and it has continued tonight.
Newton keeps it. End zone passes. Caught for the touchdown. Funches. They keep pouring the coals on the fire. They put up 40.
Heck, they get a free blitzer on Cam Newton, and he cuts it loose. Perfect timing, and delivers a strike to Funches.
Newton today, 5 on the touchdown throw for Carson Palmer, who got that first playoff win last week. Traded to Arizona from Oakland in 2013, a record-setting year. He's picked again. Kuechly for the touchdown. And then aware enough to check on a fan who flopped down on the field. After the score, there's Charles Tillman on IR with a torn knee. The celebration continues. Kuechly, who runs this defense.
It's his 3rd interception return for